A bunch of shit just happened off stream. Can't show it because it's off stream, but
Be careful.
holy shit. This can be seen by my fucking chat.
King's honor, friend. Safe travels.
Where's Rick? We miss Rick. Hmm. Why haven't I been leveling old bandages this whole time? Well, isn't 115?
You need something?
Yep.
Farewell.
Genius. Genius. We're gonna keep it there. Add-ons. Looks like they fixed this one. So we don't have to pull that off. It's gotta go. Not useful. Where the fuck are we headed, my guy? Look, madame. We already did that. What do you mean? Where do you did that? It's more like it. We need more dusk snout. Is it 3 of those? I ain't 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. I love the lag. Lag's fucking wonderful. More dusk liver. Need, I believe, 8 of those. So that's 3, 4. Like super cool. 8, I think. Warlock eye. Yeah, I know we need 3 of these, so can't fuck with me on that bullshit. Why not just cause a problem with all these bullshit ass? Dude, the lag. Classic server, like, I've never experienced lag like hardcore classic. Spring of ultra meat. We don't want to farm all this, so we're gonna go 2. And then it goes from fucking hate people. I hate humans in general. And I think I'm missing 1. So I'm about to go to Westfall. Okay, there's the vulture meat. There's 3 of them. There's 3 Murloc guys. 3, 4. So we're missing 1 liver. That's like super cool. Because I thought I overdid the livers. Or actually missing 1. Which I'm fine with. Like, let's kill 1. Big deal. What am I missing? I'm not though, because like, I'm gonna get ahead. That's the problem that I have, is like, I run dungeons like as soon as possible, and then I run them like more than once, so I get ahead on XP. So, like, yeah, I could grind out the mobs, but instead I do the dungeons.
For the Alliance. Be careful.
That's why I end up buying. Oh shit. Yeah, so I need 1 Gortusk liver. That's like super annoying. Like, let's include it. But yeah, dip off because my wife comes down is fucking severely pissed off at me. Because I was mad at her. For being an asshole. Alright, only time I've died in an instance was my last character. And I was like, I deserved it. I also didn't really give a shit, because I know where you're playing right now. Playing Paladin. Yeah, probably way more fun than playing a warrior. All you hit is Sunder. That's a lie. You hit Heroic Strike, but you don't actually like want to hit Heroic Strike. You want to press Heroic Strike, but you don't want it to land. You want to run out of rage with Sunder Strike. So it gives you a little bit more rage. So you can Sunder Strike again while you're hitting Heroic Strike and not actually wanting it to land. It's so bad. It's literally the most boring, and like that's the min-maxing warrior. That's literally it. Hit Heroic Strike, but don't let it land. Do not let it land. You don't want to actually use Heroic Strike against a mob. You want to hit Heroic Strike, have it queued like it's going to hit, and then press Sunder. And that's the whole game. That's like all you do. Forever. I feel like I'm missing something. I got the snouts. I know I'm missing one liver, which is fine. Well, yeah, that's the reason why I backed off of Paladins, because it felt like his, like... So I got Hunter to 49. My problem with Hunter, all the way up to 49, was... First, like, you're starting the grind, right? You're starting your quests, starting your grind, whatever you're doing. You have mana for the first 3 kills. Use your arcane shots, use your serpent shot. Kind of using your abilities. And then the cool part about it is you can just go straight to the next mob even though you're out of mana. And pull them. But you just sit there and auto shot. So then you go from the first 2 mobs when you start a grind with mana to just auto shot. And then when you get enough mana up, you use what's it called? Hunter's Mark? The Mark? I believe it's Hunter's Mark. Because that's the most beneficial thing for you to use, because it adds range attack power. So you pop that up. Where the fuck am I supposed to go right now? Travel to Westfall.
It is auto, friend.
So use Hunter's Mark. And then use auto attack, auto shot, till the mob dies. Get enough mana back to where the next mob, you pull it. You hit arcane shot and serpent shot. And then you pull 3 more mobs. Don't use any abilities. And then you have enough mana back to use arcane shot and serpent shot. It's just like, it's easy, but it's just so fucking lame. Like, I haven't got a paladin in 20, so I feel like once you can start kind of like weaving seals, it'd be fun. Especially like once you have like seal of command. Because it's like what everybody wants, right? Like Thrashblade. Everybody wants Thrashblade. Everybody wants that epic hammer from UBRS or wherever it's from that like you get extra hits from. Like it's fun. It's great. And that's like seal of command and one ability. Plus you can weave it with other seals. Plus, all those extra hits have a chance on procs. Like, if you have a chance on proc weapon, like, you are set up. Plus, throw, like, say, fiery on it, right? Like, you're smashing shit. But I feel like it's the same as, like, warrior, where it's like,
You need something?
auto attack all the time. Like, mine's ranged, yours is melee. But it's the same thing. Like, we're fine. Because if we get a little bit low, we can heal. Or, as Hunter, you don't get low because you just have a pet to tank the shit for you. But you just, like...
Like to be with you.
You don't use Seal Command? I thought Seal Command was like...
Find something?
Like... That was the whole point in rolling a fucking paladin.
Light bless you.
My point is, Warrior's so much fucking worse. So much worse. Like, if you use Heroic Strike,
Get closer.
which is the most base of basic ass abilities in the entire game. Like, your next attack will deal an extra 10 damage. You don't have any fucking rage. You can't do anything.
I can't do that yet. Not enough energy.
Seal Command heals you on hits? I thought Seal Command, like, gave you an extra hit. Like Thrash Blade or... It's like you hit twice. That's what I thought Seal Command was. I 100% could be wrong. I have not leveled up a Paladin, so...
I'm out of range. That ability isn't ready yet. Not ready yet. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Which sounded fun to me. Even if it's not the case. But then everyone's like, if you're gonna run with a guild that takes you even kinda seriously, they're not gonna let you run right. Which honestly, my biggest goal is to enhancement shaman. To enhancement shaman. Like, that's my biggest You remember those videos back in the day where, like, Frost Shock catch up with you and then just smack you with fucking 3 crit Wind Fury proc with a 2-hand? That's like my biggest draw team. It's a Seal of Crusaders, so that's the one when you Judgment, it causes extra holy damage, if I remember right. Then to Judgment, which deals extra holy damage every time you hit. And then obviously Consecration, that's like the best ability.
Not ready yet. I can't do that yet.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. Like, either you get 2 choice. Like, Ret is not a fucking choice, right? Like, Ret is there. But if you want to do anything in game, like, you're irrelevant unless you choose, I'm gonna tank dungeons or I'm gonna heal. the one weird spot, which I don't know where it is in Classic. I kind of played it in like, I think it was Burning Crusade on a private server. I did the like Holy Shock spec, like the spell power paladin build. That shit was fucking overpowered as shit. It was so much fun. I just don't know if it stands a chance in Classic. I don't even know if you have Holy Shock in Classic, for Christ's sake.
That ability isn't ready. I don't have enough energy. Not ready yet. Not enough energy.
But yeah, that Holy Shock build,
Isn't ready yet.
that was a fucking shit.
Do that yet.
Because you just build spell power. And then, like, if you take any damage, you full heal with a little flash of light. No big deal. And then your Holy Shocks were either you use them to, like, full heal yourself, or use them to, like, take half the dude's damage that you're fighting.
I can't do that yet.
That was fun.
That ability isn't ready yet.
But I don't know if that's a Classic thing, or a Classic thing, or a Wrath thing, or a TBC thing, or just a simply private server thing.
I'm out of range. Not ready yet. I can't do that yet.
The other big one that was super fun that no one ever talked about was the Spell Power Hunter, right? Arcane Shot, Serpent Sting, all these abilities. Plus you had your just regular auto attack, right? So it's like, it felt like you were playing a mage who was constantly casting their wand, which was at certain times kind of OP, to be honest. But it's like you're playing a mage constantly casting their wand, plus you hit these just instant casts for like huge numbers,
I'm out of range. That ability isn't ready.
because you went all into spell power and Arcane Shot and Serpent Sting,
I need to get closer.
like built off of spell power
I don't have enough energy. Ready?
or arcane power or whatever, but spell power. There's like those super niche builds that were super fun, but I feel like that was like early TBC times, right? Like they added some new shit in TBC. They gave you like, they expanded your ability to do things, and then people were like, oh shit, I can do some cool ass shit with a paladin with full spell power
Not
gear,
enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
so I can heal myself
Not enough energy.
unlimited,
Not enough.
and I can also do like huge amounts of burst damage.
Not ready yet. I don't have enough energy.
And then they dropped it, like before Wrath of the Lich King.
That ability isn't ready yet.
There's always like super sweet spots.
I'm out of range. I can't do that yet. That ability isn't ready.
The one thing, like, so, like when my warrior died,
Not enough energy.
I had pots. I had like swiftness pots, I had healing pots. Like, I could have,
I can't do that.
I had intimidating shout. I could have just figured everybody, hit my swiftness pot, and just ran out of the dungeon. Because I was,
Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
well, it's definitely, that's 100% true. Like, everyone, like, min-maxes now. It's like, okay, you're not viable if you're not, if you're playing this class, you have to play this spec, otherwise you're not viable. So, of course, that's not fun.
I don't have enough energy.
Like, for example, Like my number one, if I could play it right now, would be, and you know, back from like when the first classic release, it was Enhancement Shaman. I rolled a fucking Torn Enhancement Shaman.
I need to get closer.
I was gonna tank. I was eventually gonna get Sulfurous. And I was gonna be that dude on the YouTube videos, fucking one-shotting people with my fucking awesome One Fury procs. Truth is, it's not realistic. Like, it happens, and it's cool when it does for a video, but it's not realistic. It's even less realistic when nobody plays fucking Horde, so there's no point in playing fucking Horde.
Not enough energy.
Like, there's enough of a crew on Skull Rock to play Horde if you really insist on it. But it's still nothing like to fight a Spillager Alliance.
I don't have enough energy.
Paladin's sick because they have everything.
I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy.
I remember way back in the like actual vanilla classic days, like you don't duel fucking Paladin. I mean, if you get lucky, they get down to the point where they have to fucking bubble and heal back up. Can you hear me now?
I'm out of range. Not ready yet. I can't do that.
My mic was turned on, so I don't know if that was a problem or what.
I need to get closer. Not ready yet. I can't do that yet. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy.
It's like almost impossible to balance, like, especially when I'm playing
It's
music,
too far away. That ability isn't ready
to
yet.
balance.
Not enough energy.
My sound stopped. I'm lighting my tits off, though. That might be why. Can you hear me now? And I got a bit of lag right there. Oh, I'm still having some 447 ms.
I need to get closer. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. I need a target.
I mean, I'm clearly lagging, but does my game sound crackly?
Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. I can't do that yet.
I'm just curious if it's like my game sounds crackly, if both sounds crackly, if it's just my mic that sounds crackly.
It's too far away.
I have a feeling it's all the above because my MS is just fucking spiking. I mean, I know why. If it's
I can't do that.
LimeWire.
Not enough energy.
Once upon a time. So I got.
Not ready yet. I don't have enough energy. My ability isn't ready yet. Not enough energy.
Honestly, it was super good. I bought into it. Hopefully you can hear me. I bought into like Verizon. What the fuck is the way to
Out of
put
range.
this? Like,
Not ready yet. I can't do that.
it's like 5G internet, right? So it's like the 5G you get on your phone, but it's a modem, I guess. And it's like sometimes it's superb. Like it runs like 800 megabytes a second.
That ability isn't ready.
And then at other times, and a lot of times it's like random shit. Like right now, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. You'd think that should be throttled down. So bad. Let me go to my own Twitch stream. See what it looks like.
2 and 4 on this Phoenix. The second pick.
Doesn't mean that it looks like what it looks like for you, but it looks like my connection's good. I'm not gonna listen to myself because that'd be ridiculous for all of us, but I mean, to be honest with you, like I played WoW with my cell phone hotspot and had less problems than I did with my actual internet. So, not necessarily the same internet that I have now, but just in general.
Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Like beach trip, take the laptop and the Wi-Fi there, which they claim is like next door to you, and they have like extenders. My hotspot still kills it. It's been a thing.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Right
Not
now,
ready
though,
yet. Not enough energy.
I'm not using hotspot.
I don't have enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
I mean, if it's still bad at this point, like I'll just refresh
That
it,
ability
see
isn't
if
ready
it gets any better. It's one thing like to have a hiccup, but if it's still going,
yet. Not ready yet. I can't do that.
oh,
That ability isn't ready yet. Not enough energy. I need to get closer. Not ready yet. I can't do that yet. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. That ability isn't ready yet. Not ready yet. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. I don't have a target.
Like I'm not listening to myself, but
That
my
ability isn't ready yet. Not ready yet. I can't do that.
gameplay is fine.
Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
I just don't want to listen to myself. And did I macro that? So this is sad, but did I macro it? Should do. Yep. Wait, is that right? Let's check that out though.
It's too far away. Not ready yet.
Kill my
I
chickens,
can't
boy.
do that.
Fuck off with that shit.
That ability isn't ready yet. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Still fucking cracky. Alright. Ricky, are you in here? Can you hear me? Because everything on my end
Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready yet.
seems fine.
I can't do that yet. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. It isn't ready yet. It's too far away. I can't do that. I'm
I
out
wonder
of
too,
range.
like, so there's the obvious shit.
Ability is
Hopefully you can hear me. Because we haven't even discovered if that's a thing yet. But, like, there's the obvious thing where it's like, I just tag shit and then you kill it.
I need to get closer. I don't have a target.
Whoa. Oh.
I'm out of range. I can't do that yet. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy.
Okay. But I don't know. So, like, I know, like, obviously, like, you could, like, I could come and I could tag all this shit, right? And then you could finish it.
Not enough energy. I don't have
Like
enough
the streamers.
energy. I'm out of range. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
But I'm curious, like,
Not enough
as
energy.
if,
I don't have enough energy.
like, what if you ran me through?
Energy.
All over you? Like, I wonder if you ran me through Deadmines, right? Like, you solo Deadmines and I was in the group. If it would be worth it. Like, if it would be... But the thing is, if I'm in a group with you,
It's too far away. Not ready yet.
I'm gonna lose so much XP, so it would really have to be in, like, a dungeon setting where, like, there's constant mobs. But, like, I wonder, like, if we're in Deadmines and you pulled a bunch.
Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Ability isn't ready. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy.
Fix what though? Like which part?
I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. energy. Not enough energy.
Yeah, so like I was thinking like that, like I tagged them all, and then you kind of actually kill them, but like I tagged them all, and I do enough damage to them, type of thing. You know what I mean? Add. You're subscribed, aren't you? Oh, you're not subscribed. That's why. You know, I changed the. So I changed the ads to where like I could.
I need to
Stop
get closer.
talking because you can't.
I can't do it. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. It's too far away. That ability isn't ready. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not ready yet.
It's
I
me,
can't do
man,
that yet.
Ricky. We're always waiting on Ricky. Staying up late for Ricky.
I need to get closer. Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready yet.
So I changed my ads. That's weird that you said that because I changed my ads to where I'm supposed to be able to control them, right? So like if I want to take a break, as opposed to like the pre-roll ads where it goes like every 5 or 3 minutes or whatever it is, I should be able to control them. However, show mod icons, of course. Oh, let's see if I want to ban you guys. I don't want to ban my mods. So I thought that I would get to choose when ads go off. So according to like my Twitch, it's like every 5 minutes there's a 30-second ad, I believe, for pre-roll. But you can choose to set it to where like you get to choose the ads. So I changed it to that for this stream to see how it worked. But like I don't see any option in either place. Yeah, I don't see any spot in either place like where I can just like choose to run an ad or how long I want the ad to be or anything like that. So still kind of lost on that one.
I'm out of range. I can't.
The whole, but ever since the very beginning of like streaming on Twitch, I've been confused.
That ability isn't ready yet. Not enough energy.
It used to be you didn't get paid for them. Now you get paid for it. But like depends on how much they're actually watched and not just how much they're displayed. Then it claims that you have the option of choosing when you display ads as opposed to them just randomly popping off. Claims that you have the choice of your subscribers seeing your ads or not. I don't know. Obviously, like I'm new to the shit, so kind of learning as I go. But I do know that before I started the stream today, I changed it to where it was not like preloaded ads, so that my point, like, and the reason for that was, like, say, like, I want to take a break to, like, go take a piss or whatever. I could roll an ad then, as opposed to just randomly rolling an ad.
I need to get closer.
I feel like that's, like, better for me and better for whoever's
That
watching.
ability isn't ready yet. I don't have enough energy.
Because so you're just gonna be looking at my chair anyways.
Not enough.
That's when I
energy.
run an
Not
ad.
enough energy. Not enough energy.
But I don't see any options
Not enough
anywhere
energy. Not enough energy.
where I can check. If I die while I'm looking at this shit, I swear to God. Yeah, I don't see shit.
I can't do that yet. Not ready yet.
I mean, as a
Have enough
mod
energy. I need a
in my
target.
channel, I'm not asking you to look right now, but like, at some point, look and see if like, when you're on my channel, is there some sort of option for you to click, like, run an ad right now?
It's too far away.
Or anything like that?
It's too far away. I can't.
Alright, boys. Y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna get it.
Enough energy.
Y'all gonna get it. Fuck around and find out. Did I just kill like 8 of them and not get the one last paw that I need? Or do I already have? No. Yeah, I killed like 8. I need 1 paw. What a load of shit.
That ability isn't ready. I
What a
can't
load
do
of
that
shit,
yet.
please.
Not enough energy.
Come on, let's get our shit together,
Not
boys.
enough energy. Not enough energy.
Also, I just like to say,
I don't have enough
by
energy.
watching my stream, if you give a fuck about retail, which almost none of us do, you can get a drop. That's new. Get some fucking bullshit ass little pet if you watch my stream. Kinda cool. Kinda cool with me. I don't think it brings a whole lot of incentive, but kinda bit. A little bit. A little bit of incentive.
I'm out of breath. Not ready yet.
Watch the
I
stream.
can't do that yet.
Get
Not
dotty.
enough energy. I need to get closer.
Better than watch the stream and get nothing. Is there a mount as well? I didn't look into it too
It's
much.
too
I signed
far
up for
away.
it. But I got the dotty part from watching another stream. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I was like, can I do this with my
I
own
need to get
stream?
closer. Not ready yet. I can't do that yet.
I sure can.
Not enough energy. Not enough energy.
It's cool. It got some. Well, I mean, I gotta come on here is super cool and no shit. Well, I need to be watching someone's fucking stream. I didn't know there's a mount involved.
That ability isn't ready yet.
I don't get it from the stream.
I don't have enough
Yeah,
energy.
one guy to show up, sub, and then gift a sub
Not enough energy.
to one of my viewers, so kind of cool, right? Yeah. I feel cool, so fuck you guys. Yeah, the
That
ads.
ability isn't ready.
I don't. And honestly, I don't know if I'm ever gonna understand the way the fuck, because like I'm supposed to get ad revenue, and when I go check my revenue, I have revenue from subs and from tips, or tips. What are they called? Not tips. Cheers. What's bits? I have revenue from subs and bits, but I have no. It doesn't show me any dollars or portions of dollars gained from ads. Even though I'm according to what Twitch says, I get 33% of the ad revenue. It's not accounted for in anything that I've seen. But once I hit my first $50, I get my first fucking deposit. And I'm not far from it. Which also kind of like rubs me the wrong way because this is an old account. And I had subs on this account before. And I had bits on this account from before. I had revenue on this account from before. And none of it counts to my like first $50. Need food, all caps. Man, this guy's going crazy. Good, thanks, my guy. But once I hit $50, I get my first, like that first, whether it's, it just has to exceed $50. So even if it was,
not enough energy.
if it was $50.01, or it was $3,000, as long as it's above $50, that's when I get my like that's when they can finally issue my first actual payment through Twitch, which would be super fucking cool. Even just the $50, like, right? Like, I'm just hanging out, playing with my friends, chilling, having a good time.
It's too far away. Not enough energy. Not enough energy.
And just
I can't.
$50 on your PayPal. Fuck yeah. Yes, please. I'll continue.
I don't have enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
I mean, I will anyways, because like the people who I interact with, like typically it's hard to get all those people into one place. Now, if everybody who I interacted with streamed, it would also be hard to get them into one place. But most people don't. So it's cool that like everybody who I interact with can like funnel in and we can have one place to interact. Like monetized or not, it's still fucking cool. So I'll still do it. Like I like that, like you died on your warrior today? How? Well, I could sit here and like type for an hour and get sick of fucking reading it. Or in 10 seconds I could tell you how the fuck it went down.
How are you?
Good day to you.
Where'd Rick go? Rick was in game, but Ricky, where's my guy? Where's my guy Ricky? I think it is based on how many people see the ads.
It's too far away.
And how long they I think they have to like watch them all the way through. Right? Because an ad pops up and you're like, fuck this, I'm not watching this ad, and you exit out. Then I don't get, like, you have to watch the ad all the way through for it to count for me.
Need help? Have a good
I'm
one.
guessing. Because that's what I've heard from like YouTube. Could be wrong. But I think that's how it works.
I need to get closer. Not enough energy.
But still, you would assume I would have
I don't have enough energy.
a fraction of a cent monetized through ads, right? But I haven't seen anything.
That ability isn't ready. I don't have enough energy. Not
This it's not a big deal. It's just like
Inventory is full.
I feel like it's not worth it. I guess.
I
Like
can't
to
do
anyone
that.
who wants to come
Not
watch my
ready yet.
stream
Not
or
enough
stream,
have
and then
enough
all of a sudden get this fucking bad ad, and they're like, I'll just go to somebody else's stream because I don't want to watch this fucking ad.
You need to
Nah,
get
bro.
closer.
It's big. You have constant like viewership. Like people will wait through the ad to watch the rest of your stream. If you're small and someone shows up your stream and is watching it for 2 minutes and they hit a fucking ad, you're just gonna leave. And then on top of that, the worst part about that is, so I lose that viewer.
Enough energy.
I don't get paid for it because he didn't watch the fucking ad. He just did. So I lose both ways. Just a it's just lose-lose, and he doesn't get to see if I was someone who he may want to watch because he joined the stream and hit a fucking ad immediately. And he's like, I want to watch the ad. And he may have had a good time in the stream. I just don't like ads. Like, I like the idea of,
Out of range.
okay, instead of me going and taking a break and just putting on my Be Right Back theme, I play some ads. Maybe there's a fucking ad in there that you find interesting and you want to look into. Probably more interesting, no matter what, than my Be Right Back screen that says Be Right Back.
I can't carry anymore.
But aside from that, shouldn't be forced to put them in. And as soon as you become affiliated, you are forced. It's not an option. You can choose pre-rolled or you can choose to put in ads when you want, but I don't know where. I have yet to see anything for me to decide when I want to play ads. They just play.
Not ready yet.
And people
Not
on my
enough
stream are
energy.
like, fucking ads.
Not
And I have
enough
no idea that they're playing.
Inventory is full.
Because I would much rather be like, I'm gonna go take a piss. So while I'm taking a piss, stick around and watch this bullshit ad, because it helps me out.
Not ready yet. Have enough energy.
As opposed to you just running.
That ability isn't ready yet.
So,
I can't do that yet. Not enough energy.
anyone who's still in my chat, is my game running smooth? Or am I...
That ability isn't ready yet. I can't do that.
Because my gameplay looks good, my OBS gameplay looks good, and then my, like me watching my own
Not
stream
ready yet. I can't do that yet.
looks like
That
real.
ability isn't ready yet.
So I'm just curious, because I know of a couple things.
Have enough
If it
energy.
doesn't look smooth, that I can change.
Have enough energy. Not ready yet. Not
Or if
enough.
it's just watching all three
Can't
things at
carry
once.
anymore.
Like the gameplay smooth, not just like
That
the
ability
audio.
isn't ready yet.
Because to me, like me watching my own stream right now on Twitch,
Not enough energy.
it looks like I'm running at
Not
like
enough
20 FPS. But I do know of a couple of so like,
have enough energy. Not enough energy.
if you're having that issue of it streaming like that.
That ability isn't ready.
Oh shit, here we go boys.
Inventory is
It's the big boys game. You got let's go boys.
not enough.
Let's go. Fucking always hated this quest. This is
Out of
this is
range.
exactly why I always hate these fuckers.
Not enough
That
energy.
these fuckers are immune to
I don't
also
have
like
enough
fuck.
energy.
Gouge?
Not enough
Let's
energy.
gouge. Okay. Well, they're
I
immune to
can't
fucking
carry
everything.
anymore.
Yeah, like, I know if I change... See if it changes what it looks like for me. We have this turned way down. And the fucked up part is, like...
Ready.
I can have this
Ability isn't ready
all
yet.
on
I don't have
ultra.
enough energy.
Totally
Not
fine.
enough energy. Not enough energy.
But my stream, it doesn't come through like that on my stream. There's certain things that like affect it. And there's one that's like big. What is it? It's not spell density. Particle density. Right here. This one like apparently drastically changes.
What can I do for
I don't
you?
know. Like watching my own stream always looks like shit. So it's hard to tell.
Be careful.
Inventory is full.
I don't know why. I doesn't know why.
Need help? Light bless you.
Fucking bag space, man. Fucking bag space. That shit.
I need to get closer.
Yeah. Get closer to what? To sell
It's
the
too
fucking
far
egg?
away. I'm out of range. It's too far away. I'm out of range.
Go with honor, friend.
What the actual fuck is happening?
Well met.
Can I just sell the shit? Thank you. Thank you. Rick. Alright. Get rid of lame. Have I gotten on to wool yet? I have, so we'll just go get rid of names. We don't give a shit about names.
The
So
Alliance.
turn these in so we don't accidentally sell
Hello.
the shit.
See you around.
Level
King's honor,
15.
friend.
Wanna be a baller. Alright, so we can get rid of that shit. We can get rid of that shit. That shit. That shit. That. Spirit. Here,
Light bless you.
so you like this kind of stuff.
Need help?
That's what I got to offer you. So we got that. Get rid of that shit. Get rid of that. Oh, these bullshit ass fucking old pot. That's the worst fucking quest in the game. Like, if I could ever, like, tell Blizzard, like, what's the worst fucking quest that you ever added to the game? The null one. Unless you're, like, severely OP. To add that edge a little bit. That quest sucks fucking balls.
The Alliance.
Alright, so what are we doing? What's the plan here? So I know of a place. It is, if you're looking at my stream, here-ish. Here, along this coast. Level, like, 16 to 18 crabs spawn. And they, like, hyper spawn. So I can smack them bitches. Right? Smack me. Smack that one, smack that one, smack that one. And then you drop a cons. It's just whether or not I die in the meantime. That's what I'm worried about. right? You want to go to the crab spot? I don't have any healing potions, so I'm kind of freaked out. Do you got any like the regular healing pots? Like the square looking ones? Do you got an epic shield? That is true. That's true. Just don't let me fucking die. That's fucking sick. Fucking healing. I forgot. I looked at the weapon and was like, alright, that's his build. But everything else is I respect to heal. Alright, let's do a little test. Hold on, before we get to the crabs. Because we can do a little semi-test right here. As long as people aren't farming these.
It's too far away. I'm out of range. That ability isn't
Test
ready
right
yet.
here.
I can't do that.
Alright.
I don't have enough energy. Need to get closer.
What the fuck are you doing, buddy?
Not ready yet.
Oh, that's how they pull aggro.
Have enough energy.
105 XP. Alright, so don't touch me real quick. So I saw 105 XP off of one of those. Don't touch me. I'm gonna go pull another one. And kill it solo. I wanna see what kind of XP I get off of it. This guy right here. Don't heal, don't do nothing.
It's too far away. Not enough energy. That ability isn't ready yet. Not enough energy. Not ready yet. Not enough energy. Don't have enough energy.
105 XP. I mean,
I need to get closer.
I
I can't do that.
didn't even do 50% XP to them. Or 50% HP to them. Plus you did. They got the same amount. How does that one? Oh, he's just different. Yeah, let's hit this fucking grab and see what happens. I wish I had a real. I wish I had a real like AoE ability though. Like Warrior Thunderclap, just whap. These fuckers right here. We're killing this fucker just because he's a dick. Fuck.
Not enough energy.
Get it, bro.
Have enough energy.
That's not good.
That ability isn't ready yet. I can't do that.
Fucking bitches killed for my rogues. You have bombs though. So I can smack some. Throw a bomb down. Unless they fix the hyperspawn on this, because streamers have been fucking abusing it, so there is that chance. Is the chance somebody mentioned it? Another one. Let's fuck this guy up. Fuck this dude.
Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready. Not ready yet.
Nah, fuck you, bro.
Not enough energy. That ability isn't ready.
Shit. Moving along. Down towards the crabs.
Isn't ready yet. Not enough energy. Not ready yet.
Nope, don't
I
run.
don't have enough energy.
Nope.
Not enough energy.
Nope, don't run. It's like hop down here, but it's like a shitload of murlocs, so probably
It's
better
too
just
far away. I can't do that
walk
yet.
along with it.
Not ready yet. I can't do that yet.
Fuck
Not
you.
energy. Not enough energy.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. What you want one? Or you gonna say one? You mind your own business? Fuck you, bro. Alright. Long. Can we get down? Is this too soon? Nope, that's about it. Right here. Here's my guess. The hyperspawn motherfuckers.
That ability
Boom.
isn't ready yet.
So let's
Not
hit a
ready
couple
yet.
of
I
these.
don't have enough energy. I can't do that yet. Not
What's this
enough
guy doing?
energy.
This guy's trying to.
Not enough energy.
This guy's trying to partake in some of our bullshit. We need some of this bullshit.
That ability isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. Have enough energy. Not enough energy. Not enough energy.
This is kind of what I was thinking.
I
Alright?
don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. That ability isn't ready yet. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
So 132. So that's what I'm getting on average. 132 XP off these guys. So let me kill them by myself. I just want to see like how much XP is being reached. Don't heal. Well,
Not enough energy.
I don't know if that affects it
Not
or
enough
not.
energy. Not enough energy. I don't have
See.
enough energy.
132. So next one don't heal. Same level.
That ability isn't ready. Not ready. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy.
Let me face 132. Yeah, so basically, if I tag these fuckers, if I tag them, and you do all the damage, I get the same amount of fucking XP.
Not ready yet.
Plus, you can heal me.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Oh, this guy's. You know what? Get the fuck out of here. We're trying to exploit the game right now. Oh, he's got 45 damage. They're doing literally the exact same bullshit.
I can't do that yet. Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready yet. I don't have enough energy.
Bro, but what if... Okay, so I'm 15 now.
I don't have enough energy.
Do you think you can solo
That
Deadmines?
ability isn't ready yet. Not enough energy.
I mean, even if you could, would you have the time to solo Deadmines, I guess?
That ability isn't ready yet. Not enough energy. Not ready yet. Have enough energy. Not enough energy. Have enough energy. Not enough energy. I can't do that. Have enough energy.
One shitty part is when they spawn.
Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
I mean,
That ability
because the
isn't
thing
ready.
is, I could go
Not
grab a
enough
quest for
energy.
Deadmines. And we could do Deadmines, and that would fucking... That'd be fat. I wonder if they'll stick to this area. Like, if we move over here, if they'll stick to that spot, and we can stick to this spot. And they'll leave us alone.
It's too far
I
away.
wonder.
I need to get closer.
We can find out.
I'm out of range. Not ready yet. I can't do that. I need to get closer. That ability isn't ready yet. I have enough energy. Not ready yet. I don't have enough energy.
Because the other thing is like, that gives me another extra day to get cool barb, right?
Out of range.
Which
Far
obviously,
away. Not enough energy. I can't do that.
Cleveland.
I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough
Why?
energy.
Why are you doing this?
That ability isn't ready yet.
There's 2
Not
spots.
ready yet. Not enough energy. That ability isn't ready yet.
Like,
I
go
don't
over
have
there.
enough energy. I can't do that. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. That ability isn't ready yet. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. I can't do that yet. Not enough energy. I don't have
But anyways,
enough
my
energy.
point is, now that I'm 15, I can pick up all the quests for Deadmines.
I don't have enough energy.
Plus, why you gotta be dicks? You know? There's 2 spots. Like, fucking farm yours and we'll farm ours.
Not enough. I don't have enough energy. Not ready yet. Not enough energy.
Worst part is if I'm like, hey guys, stop being
Not
dicks.
enough energy.
Let us farm ours.
Not
And you
enough
farm
energy.
yours. And they'll
Not
just,
enough
they'll be
energy.
dicks.
Not enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. That ability isn't ready yet. I don't have enough energy. I can't do that yet. Not enough energy. I need to get closer. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. That ability isn't ready yet. Not enough energy. Energy. Not ready
Yeah,
yet.
what I do
Not enough
know
energy. Not enough energy.
is this that spot.
I don't have enough energy. I can't do that yet. Not enough energy.
If you're trying to grind shit out,
I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. It's too far
like, why do
away.
you come help
Not
us
enough
and then
energy. I don't have
fucking
enough
steal our
energy.
mobs?
Not enough energy.
I'm so
I don't have enough
confused.
energy. Not enough
Just stay the
energy.
fuck over.
I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I'm out of range. I don't have enough energy.
Yep.
Not enough energy.
Yep.
I don't have enough energy.
See what the, like, why?
That ability isn't ready yet. Not enough energy. I can't do that yet. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. Not ready yet. I don't have enough energy. That ability isn't ready yet. I need to get closer. Not enough energy.
Alright, you just need
Not
enough
enough energy.
mana to drop a consecrate. Like an invasion. Just drop a consecrate.
That ability isn't ready yet. Not enough energy.
And just
Not
notice
enough
your mana.
energy. Not
Apologize
enough
for that.
energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. Not ready yet. I can't do that. I don't have enough energy. That ability isn't ready yet. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. I can't do that yet.
Oh my god, Ricky!
That ability isn't ready yet.
Shit. If only they're, like, these guys had the chance to drop something, like, nice. Because they don't. If they only drop bullshit. There's a good reason for it, because a lot of people come do the same shit that we're doing.
It's too far away. Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready yet. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy.
What do you think? Run this grind or run a... Ooh. Sketch. Run this grind or run a fucking Deadmines? What do you say?
Do that yet. Not ready yet. I don't have enough energy. I can't do that yet. Not enough energy. Not enough energy. Not enough
The thing I like about Deadmines is
energy. I'm out of range. Not ready yet.
do
Not
BOEs
enough
dropping?
energy.
Is there any
Not
BOEs
enough
that drop in
energy.
Deadmines? Because I was gonna say what
Not
I
enough
mean. There's two
energy.
things
That
about
ability isn't ready
Deadmines,
yet.
right?
I don't have a target.
One, cruel bar. Two,
That ability
the
isn't
cape.
ready yet.
It's not a huge deal. Cruel barb is a huge deal. Two
I
quests
don't have enough energy. Not
for
enough
me
energy. I don't have enough
and your
energy.
benefit
Not enough energy.
would
Not
be
ready yet. I don't have enough energy.
BOEs.
Not enough energy.
You think
I
so?
can't do that. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy.
Deadmines is the
Not
fucking
enough
way.
energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. Not enough energy.
Alright. I'm gonna grab the main quest. Because I get to fly like fucking Lakeshore back to fucking Sentinel Hill, to Stormwind back to Sentinel Hill, kill the messenger, do the escort. It's a whole ass bitch. So I'll get started on that. Well, that's the nice part about like being in Deadmines, right? Like nobody's gonna be fighting us for mobs. I mean, we're in a group, so that's the downfall. So I don't know what's worth. Like if we had that spot like wide open to us. Waiting. Alright. All good. I'll go 2 a.m. What the? It ain't 2 a.m. There's no way. Oh, it is almost 2 a.m. Holy shit. Um, anyways, I'm gonna go. I'll probably go run the Deadmines quest and like be ready for it tomorrow. And then if you're down, if we're out at the same time, we can fucking run it. Just try to get them done so that it's not a fucking you waiting around type of thing. It's like we can just go run it. That was me today. I was on all day because my wife was out of town with her mom. So it was just me and the kids, and we all just chilled. But tomorrow shouldn't be. I have a few things to do tomorrow, but I will definitely have time. So like, might as well like get these quests out of the way, and then tomorrow we can just go fucking run it. Cause it'd be super
Too
cool.
far
Like,
away. Can't do that yet. Not enough energy.
put me a
Not
couple
enough
of
energy.
levels ahead
That
of
ability isn't ready yet.
my normal run. Yeah, and then like, so go do that, and then those quests, like that's like a level and a half. Just running Deadmines, even with a higher level, getting those quests done, and then finishing Deadmines, that's like a level and a half, even with you running me. And then going and just farming those things for like, even if, I mean, we just did, I got almost a half a level in that little time that we spent there while we were fighting for mobs, and we can easily just layer hop. Like we were fighting mobs with those guys, okay, so I just post and like ask for a different layer, and then invite you and you join me, we're on the same layer, and then leave group and we're alone.
Light be with you.
Hey there.
Honored friend.
Yeah, plan
See
on
you
kinda
around.
like, I already
Like
have
you.
been, like,
Be careful.
like, power leveling the fuck out of this road. And like once world buffs hit tomorrow. Ah, shit. Like I can't even spend my. I haven't even been able to spend my talent points fast enough. Repost. That's what we want.
Greetings.
It's not very often that I'm like, oh fuck, I need to spend my talent points. But this rogue has just been fucking. Damn. I picked those up while we were just fucking farming those. That's huge. That's fucking huge. Jesus. Flat out bullshit. Fucking bullshit. How about not?
How are you?
I'm gonna go get prepped
See you around.
for that goddamn Deadmines tomorrow. Anyways, bro, have a good night. I will see you tomorrow. I shouldn't be too busy. I got a couple things to do, but kids are out of school. As far as I know, I could be very wrong, and my wife has like a whole laundry list of shit for me to do, but pretty sure I'm mostly free tomorrow. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be level 38 tomorrow, but can make some serious progress. Aha! I didn't even know I could do that. Congrats to me. Congrats to you for the gifted sub. I am personally number 3 on my gifted sub chart. If you take a look right here, there's Rick with 5 because he's a boss. Para with 1, and my own self with 1. Some bitch. Going to have been subscribed to myself for 64 months here soon. That's pretty impressive. Kind of weird,
Greetings.
but impressive nonetheless. Always make my character's hair black. It's kind of bothering me that this character's hair is not black. Well, can I get a fucking thank you, Mr. Dante?
Hey there.
Technically, if I ever hit the point to where I actually get paid for streaming,
Safe travels.
it costs me half of what it would cost you to sub, so I can, know what I mean, right? Because I get half, Twitch gets half. Know what I mean? But I think you have to like cancel it if you don't want it to be reoccurring. So like if you went through and just like gifted subs to a bunch of people in your chat, if you didn't cancel the reoccurring sub, then you'd just be paying out the ass every month for everybody who you gifted, I believe. I don't know that for sure. But I think specifically as a streamer, like if you give someone a sub, it's like it's reoccurring. I'm sad Rick's not in the chat. I thought he was on. Plus, you probably got your Dottie pet by watching me play. It's like everybody wins today. You know what I mean? Everybody wins. Alright, so here. Fuck, I need to go back to fucking. I did the wrong thing, didn't I? Me or you? Because it shows if I like click on my own stream, by watching my stream, I'm working on the Dottie pet, which is funny because I already fucking have it, but I believe that anyone who comes and watches my stream should be able to get the Dottie pet.
Light be with you.
Drops are enabled.
Be careful.
Yep, I was supposed to
Take
get back
honor,
to that.
friend.
Oh, you have to. Yeah, but you can still get it and then connect your account later, right? So like if, yeah, I'm sure that if you haven't got it already, that you're close, and you can just go to bed and just leave my fucking stream open, and then you will get it, and then you just connect your account later, and you get it. Yeah, the same question. Maybe you can't see what I see, but so this guy's saying this is pre-best in slot. If you can't get this, which I kind of feel like that sucks. When you're talking, at least when you're talking pre-best in slot, like yeah, if I was level 20, then sure, that's good.
Well met for the Alliance. Go with honor, friend.
Am I fucking high? Like, why? What do you mean? That's pre-best in slot if you can't get this. Does he need Drakestone to proc Frozen Wrath? Why? Because he can proc Frozen Wrath on it. So he could plus 30 frost damage from Drakestone. I'm so confused by this. Okay, he says, so if you look in Atlas League, it says random enchantment. I'm seriously curious right now. Post it again, it's still. Okay, so I guess
You
that
need something?
Drakestone has a chance. A 4% chance.
Safe travel.
Oh, I'm going to the right place. Not wasting my time. A 4% chance to get a stat on it. Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even know what level this is, but I'm gonna assume like way lower level than fucking offhand item they were just talking about. And it's 13 plus on use. Let's say average 800 mana and 3 intellect. That's better than all of them. That's better than all of them. Sometimes these people min-maxing, you know, like, alright man, have a good night. Thanks for helping me out tonight. But some of these people fucking min-maxing, like, okay, so this is an obvious drop with an 11% drop rate. Like, you run the dungeon a few times, it's gonna drop. As opposed to something that, like, by a very, 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 like, ultra small potential to drop. It's like very, very, very little bit better. It's very small, tiny bit better. If you get that 4% drop rate on that item. So no, it's not business law. It's like, this is hardcore. Like, you only get so many chances. You don't get to just fucking die and rerun a dungeon 5,500 times to get the one perfect god roll. Like, you run Dire Maul 4 times and, like, chances are you're gonna see that staff. And it's still, in my opinion, like...
Well met. Safe travels. See you soon. Great to meet you. Keep your feet on the ground.
run parses on it all day long or whatever, but I'd rather have the staff. It's more consistent. Stats are fucking there. Nothing iffy about it. You know what you have. wonder if 623 HP is good for level 15 rogue. That's one thing that bothers me. Is like, why can't we all just click on each other and see each other's HP and mana? Seems pretty simple to me. I guess. Like, I've downloaded add-ons and I can see your HP if you're in a group with me. Other than that, I just see 108 or 100% if you're a player.
Can I help you?
Some NPCs, I can see their HP, some I cannot. Seems like a really simple thing.
Hey there.
Just be cool to have. Alright, so we got Garrett. Sinister. Obviously. The things with this new macro that I got. Oh boy. I'm tired. That's not. That's not the macro that I had before.
Greetings, or the Alliance.
For auto big
Be
pop.
careful.
It's just not. It's here. Because I haven't tried it yet, so. Let's do the same thing. Maybe I wrong. Maybe I right. Who knows? All I know is if we hit level 26, spending some serious fucking gold. I said, what's this about too? Plus 1 to 20 damage. What does that mean? On any given hit, you're gonna do plus 1 to 20 more damage than what is said. Confused. Looks like the half. Oh. In between, I'm a slow weapon, but I'm a fast two-handed weapon, like right in between spot. The fuck is that weapon? No. What the fuck is that? 1 to 20 damage. Okay. Does 1 or 20. Top end, bottom end, both. DPS. Occasionally, all the time. Random between hits. But what we are looking for that would clearly be the move if it wasn't stupid expensive. This is normally like 8 gold, so I have no idea why it's going for so much right now. That's just literally fucking ridiculous. 4 stamina. Like why? 2.6, 2.6, a decent main hander. Daggers, rare. One of these would be sick, but as you can tell, people are fucking stupid. Let's see, we want to go for best cases we have. I like swords, but best cases we have, like say the butcher 2.8 main hand fat daddy, like why the fuck it's 132 gold and there's only one of them. That kind of scares the shit out of me. But like the butcher. And honestly, like I like the one-handed sword thing. I don't know if you're gonna get one much faster than 2.1. It's not bad. It's not a bad play. You know what I'm saying? Okay. That's not a bad play either. 5 agility. But I kind of like the kind of like the proc 30 damage over 3. Kind of sucks balls, doesn't it? Don't it, mate? Kind of sucks balls, eh? So you go with this. Nope. Manhand, I'm not gonna. Why would I put that over my. No. I think Butcher Blade's manhand, anyways, but. That's a no. Beasel's Basher, huh? Thanks for the follow, Candy Cloud. What's up? We're 3 crouching before you go to sleep right now. And I promised myself that after my warrior died, if I can get to 26 on this road, I was gonna give myself the Butcher and Crusader. I really don't know if that's possible, to be honest with you, because that's a lot of fucking gold. However, you gotta make it happen, right? Like, if I said I'm gonna make it happen. Let's say we make it happen. This is what we're theory crafting. I believe in me too. I believe in me too. So we're already past that. We're looking at, so what do we get as our offhand? Is it like Cruel Barb could be an option, but like I feel like we want Fiery over Crusader? You think so? Like Fiery's much cheaper. That's for damn sure. I thought Crusader was just like, let's drain the bank account and be fucking OP as shit. But I have heard like multiple times that people prefer Fiery over Crusader. Which is insane because Crusader's like 120 gold. Sure it does. Of course it does. Look at me, fucking balling out. I'm balling the fuck out. But Crusader proc 100 attack power and 100 HP heal. I mean, that's fat. Especially when attack power right now. That doubles my attack power. Yeah. My weapons suck. Bro, Giga. I'll be even more so once I hit like that little 25 mark. But so what happened with me was I was in the tournament for the OTK tournament over on Skull Rock, and I got my hunter up to level 50, and I died. I don't know, I really didn't want to keep playing, but like let's call it like I just died. And then so all that money that I had over there, because I was like obviously sending it to my bank alt, right? Because I'm not gonna keep all my. Well, I learned like pretty quickly. It's not that sad though, because like especially once I watched the tournament and like it's kind of going through my brain, like I was like, oh, I have a chance, right? Like just get to 60 and you have a chance. And it was only like a week in or 2 weeks in, and I was level 49. And I'm like, okay, so I can get to 60. I have plenty of time to gear. But you have like certain things, like number one, like Title Charm, the Medicine Pouch. Things that if I didn't have people watching out for me, I was going to have to spend all my time like working on trying to get. Which would mean I can't be getting gear. So, like, in other words, not being a famous streamer, like, that took me out a little bit. And then beyond that, like, these dudes are on such a high fucking level. And once I watched, like, while I was watching the duels, and I saw, like, Zico and Snuts and Bean and Sony playing, like, I realized, like, I didn't even know that I didn't know how good these guys were. Like, they are so good that I don't know how good they are. And I had no chance. There's no fucking chance whatsoever. Yeah, those dudes are fucking wild, dude. Those dudes, like the buttons they're pressing and when they're pressing it, the things they're anticipating, the way they know that the fucking duels are gonna go and who's gonna press what and how they're gonna press it and when they're gonna press it. Like, I was just humble enough to be like, I'm not on their fucking level. And all these little special things within the game that they have.
Be careful.
Like, there's a mushroom you can get
Go with honor, friend.
that instead of getting Noggin Fogger, you can just, like, cut the quest short and take this mushroom and it, like, you can use it and it poisons you. But it's like a one-time use type of thing. So, like, you have to go get it and then get it again. And these guys, they literally would like set the timing up because they know they're going to be scatter shot by a hunter. So they would eat the fucking mushroom because they know their next 3 matchups are against a warlock and a warrior and a rogue. And they're not going to have to worry about the scatter trap thing, right? So they fucking use this one-time use mushroom that poisons themselves to knock them out of the ice. It's just fucking insane. Yeah, you know, it always seems to drop when I don't need it. And same with what's the mace? Smite's Mighty Hammer. Always drops when I don't need it. Always drops every single time. If I don't need it, it's gonna drop. But if I do need it, ain't no shot. No shot. Where's he at? Right here? Literally right next to me? What are the chances, my guy? You came into the chat. You must be the best of luck.
I'm out of range.
Come in tomorrow when I'm running Deadmines, and maybe I will have a shot. I hope you just noticed that. Like, dude was literally just behind a tree, and I'm like, oh, I'll just hit the slash target just in case. And right there. My highest level outside of OTK, so that is my, like, I basically hit, like, right under 30. And honestly, most of the time with my characters on hardcore, that is,
I'm not ready yet. I don't have enough energy.
I kind of hit a spot where I
Not
get
enough
bored.
energy. I don't have enough
And I'm like,
energy.
alright, I don't know
That ability isn't ready yet.
if I want to play this all the way through up to 60 and then 60 plus. And I don't really give a shit, and I take chances, and I end up dying. Because honestly, I don't. But like right now, I have a level 22? 22 or 23 warlock, something like that, on this server.
Far away.
That's
Not ready yet.
fucking juiced.
I don't have enough energy. Not
Like, you
enough
think this character's badass. Because of my 2 little fiery enchants. Hold on. While you're here. While you're here. A girl on Twitch, that's not possible. If you're not streaming on Twitch, you ain't a girl. Just kidding. You very well be a girl. But anyways, look at this character. Boom. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yup. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh yeah. Spirit plus 20. Of course that's hardcore cuties. Yes. The best fucking tabard in the game. Best tabard in the fucking game. No reason to be in any other guild. As I was saying, Spirit plus 20. Why Spirit plus 20? Okay. Listen. Do we even know which Roach Out guild is actually Asmon's? Because I'm pretty sure they all got stolen before Asmon had the chance to even take one. And any of their tabards are irrelevant if they're not the real Roach Out. Just saying. Anyways, so talk to who? Asmon? Just like on talking basis with Asmongold? And you're in my chat with, or you're in my chat with 2 people? Am I missing something? Do you have like a bunch of clout helping him? Asmongold. There's like 60,000 people willing to help at any time. Not sure what that means. Anyways, so back to this character. Then we got the spell goggles. We got them, whatever them's are. We got this cloak because it looks cool as shit. It's like the first, like, long cloak you can get, you know what I mean? Kind of looks sick. It's a good pickup. Then we got them, black velvet robes. There would be an upgrade to this at level 24. That's the Arugal robes. That's a giant bet. Plus, these are cheap as fuck. 12 intellects It's alright. Throw 100 HP on those. Pimpin'. Alright, so these. Don't get me wrong, they could use an upgrade. But still, we got like that's 7 stamina and 3 shadow spell damage. So, you know what I'm saying? That's legit. 20 spirit. That bitch cost me like 100 gold. Cookie stirring rod, obviously. Obviously. I got this off a rare mob, 6 spirit. Sick as fuck. Cheap. Cheap as fuck. Plus you get the speed increase. Obvious. Fucking best in slot right there. Best in slot until like almost level 40, I believe. These pants right here. This one lasts you a while too. And these are pretty good as well. And I don't like that super high spirit shit doesn't bother me too much like on a warlock because I don't need a bunch of mana, right? The thing is like I can have a piss load of mana.
Now what?
But for what? Because I'll just do some of these. Life tap. And I'll just steal their HPs. And we'll just keep it at a solid number. And like, yeah, it slowly goes down, but then you end up, like, as I'm going through, like, we're going back and forth, right? As I'm life tapping. And then it hits a point where it's like, alright, like, I'm done grinding for this for a minute, and then I have enough spirit that just blasts me back to full.
I'm out of range.
I
That's
mean,
still recharging.
this is literally easy mode. It's such easy mode. And I know this is level 12, so it's irrelevant, but it's such easy mode that I stopped fucking playing this character. I just got bored. Like, I pull 4 mobs and just dot them all up, send my succubus in, and just kite. If they start hitting me, just drain life. If I start to run low on mana, just life tap and then drain life. If you want to play WoW hardcore, and this is just with the succubus, just smoking them down. Shit, that's just adding a bunch of damage. You can use your Voidwalker and it'll keep most of the aggro, and when it doesn't, you can sacrifice it and have a bunch of, like, a giant HP bubble. And then while you have that HP bubble, redot everything with your insta-dots and summon another Voidwalker. And then if they down your bubble and start to kill you, sacrifice that Voidwalker. It's literally the easiest. Like, if you want to play hardcore easy mode, this is what you run. But I don't want to play easy mode. I want to play hard mode, which is why I died on my fucking warrior yesterday. Like, the thing is, like, going from playing a warlock where you can take on, and even a rogue. Like, rogues are strong and you have ways to back out and shit. But warlocks are so OP. Thank you. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. What's up, Rick? I hate that our time zones are so far off because I was literally about to be like, oh, I'm going to bed. It's all good. And I still have to because I have fucking responsibilities. God damn it. Yeah, I thought you were in the chat earlier.
Greetings. Be careful.
Fucking 2:30 in the morning?
Light bless you.
Not good when your wife has expectations for you in the morning. Oh, so you're even up kind of late. Do you work Fridays? In Australia, is it normal to work Monday through Friday, or is it more normal to work like 4-day week?
That ability isn't
Oh yeah,
ready
you
yet.
told me your schedule.
I
It's
don't
like
have enough energy.
sometimes you have Sunday off, which is that's kind of fucking insane, buddy. Yeah, so typical. It depends on like the industry, but like here, typical, it's a 5-day week. But if you work in like manufacturing or I'm really like manufacturing or production, like a lot of times they'll do 4/10s as opposed to 5/8s. And then of course it comes with depending on how the economy's going and if business is going well, the mandatory overtime or not. But in my current job, it's 4/10, so I work Monday through Thursday, 5:30 a.m. till 4 o'clock. Then I have like a 45-minute commute. I need to go to bed, but I'll do this real quick so I'm ready tomorrow. Yeah, so I worked a couple of different kinds of construction jobs. The one that I worked the longest was I did like asphalt, but the main thing we did was like parking lot painting and signage and like the wheel stops they get installed into parking lots, so like you pull up to them and it stops you from hitting the building or whatever. Installing those, all that kind of shit. Parking lots. Um, my first stint working that job, I was 18, fresh first job. Other than like a couple of fast food jobs, whatever that I'd worked when I was younger. We worked 23 days straight, and it was 12 to 16-hour days. Like on the asphalt, 105 degrees some days. On brand new hot asphalt, 105 degrees above you. And I'm out there with the sledgehammer, like banging 1.5 inch rebar into the pavement with a sledgehammer, like all day long, 12 to 16 hours. And I did that for like 2.5 years. And it was, if it wasn't raining, we were working. Yeah, we did shit like that. And then once it started raining, then it was like, okay. And the worst part is, like, it started raining and we would have days off, but then there would be like one day of the week where it wouldn't rain. And, oh, also, I'd like to tell you, I was making $11 an hour when I was doing this. I'm 31 now, I was 18 then, so it's been a while, but $11 an hour. And yeah, it was similar. But it would rain, and then so once it started raining, we'd file for unemployment. But because we can't paint, we can't do asphalt, we can't do anything but signs and cleaning, like pressure washing and stuff. But my boss would call us in for like a half a day's work, which would throw off my unemployment, so I can't file for unemployment where I would have gotten paid and was super small since I'm only getting paid $11 an hour, right? And I'm young. I got like one kid on the way, 18 or 20 years old, not making shit in my little tiny apartment. He would make me come in and work a half a day where I would make $50 working for him. And if I wouldn't have worked at all, I would have made $200 for the entire week through unemployment. And the response I got was, well, do you want a job? Shitty times, my guy. That's kind of why, like, I got back into construction again to a degree, but it was as a project manager, so I was on the floor, but I was mostly in the office. Like, when I was on the job site, it was typically to take measurements or check in on the guys or meet with other project managers.
Not ready yet.
I wasn't there to strap up the knee pads and get to doing flooring. And even that, like, just the environment and the people you have to deal with in construction, it's like, those two jobs wore me out. Like, never again with construction. It's never again. It's not, unless I'm doing like an architectural engineer or design engineer or something like that. I could do that. But as far as like being on the floor,
I need to get
like
closer.
on the
Not
site,
enough energy.
construction
Not enough
site,
energy.
I'm done. I'm done dealing with contractors. I don't want to deal with them another day in my life. General contractors are dicks, and their project managers are dicks. Like, my potential for income with that job was... It was good. But I was also working 24/7. Get an email at 3 o'clock in the morning like, hey, we need you here by 5 to drop off some ramps so that we can make this job site safe. So I'd wake up and I'd drive an hour to my office, pick up some little wooden ramps that fucked up my car in the meantime, drive them an hour south, drop them off by 5 o'clock in the morning, deal with them, make sure the job site's safe, and then be back to my office by 7 o'clock in the morning for my morning meeting. And then have meetings all fucking day long throughout the city, where it's like driving through city traffic. Oh, and zero knowledge about the job. Had to fake it until I made it.
What can I do for you? For the Alliance.
And did a pretty good job. Like, I'm witty enough to... I'm sharp enough to be able to... If I don't have the perfect response,
Need help?
then I won't give you one at all. Like, I'm smart enough to know that situation. And I'm also smart enough to understand where I can kind of fluke a situation. Because I knew nothing, it was a flooring job. I knew nothing about flooring. And I knew nothing about being a project manager. And as far as construction goes, all I knew was parking lot, pavement, outside, you know? And we're talking flooring. And I did that for 6 months, and my boss was, I was fairly successful at what I was doing. The reason why I loved the job, the reason why I don't work there anymore is because of the people who I was working for and the people who I was working with. So I was told for 6 months, basically, I got hired on for Well, it's the equivalent of like $40,000 a year, USD. And was told, so we're just going to start you at that because we feel like you have the wherewithal to be successful. But you're just going to be a fly on the wall. You're just going to be shadowing. 6 months of training. And then after your 6 months of training is up, we will start giving you your own jobs, and you'll be in charge of your own jobs. And we're going to up you to the equivalent to $80,000 a year, USD. A company truck to drive in, a gas card, which I could also use for my own personal expenses if I wanted to, and other benefits. Well, 6 months or 2 months came around, and I got the worst jobs that we had in the entire company dropped on my lap. 2 months in, knew nothing about flooring, knew nothing about being a project manager. 24 years old, 23 years old, 22, 22 years old, and all the shit dropped on my lap, which is like, it's fucked up because I gotta lie a lot. I gotta fake it a lot. I'm a salesman. I'm playing the part of a salesman a lot, right? Like, I don't really know, but I'm gonna make you think that I know, and we're gonna get the job done because there's things that are obvious, and we'll get those things done. I mean, how did I get the job? Because I was actually applying for a job inside a shop that did marble and granite. And while I was talking to I had a friend of a friend who worked there, and I was just applying for a job. So the flooring company that I was a project manager for, they bought a marble and granite shop. I was calling to inquire about applying for the marble and granite shop, just to be a shop guy, right? And so I'm talking to the CFO, Chief Financial Officer. I don't know if you guys have the same acronyms in Australia. I was talking to him, and we went back and forth, like chatted for a little bit. And he's like, they called me back the next day, and they're like, because they offered me something like $14, $15 an hour to work in the shop, and I was like, that's just not gonna, like, I'm good. I'll stay where I'm at, making way more money than that, and it's a way easier job. I don't have to learn anything new. Plus, it was a longer commute. Like, nah. They called me back the next day and they're like, okay, well, we also own this other company, and we only have one project manager right now, and we need another one. And you're sharp, and we feel like you'd be great for the job. That's why I got the job. Phone interview. And then I did an in-person interview, and I got the job. Simply off of, like, my interview skills, I guess you could say, right? Because the phone call was really just kind of like it was kind of like an interview, just without a bunch of questions. It was just like an inquiry on how much I knew about things in general. And I just showed them that I knew a lot. I knew a little about a lot, which is great for if you're a project manager, right? Like, it's awesome if you're in a craft and you know everything about your craft. If you're physically doing the craft yourself, it's better to know everything about, or it's better to know a little bit about the craft and everything that goes along with the craft and behind the scenes of the craft and the crafts that coincide with your craft to be a project manager. So mentally, like the spot that I was in and the way that I work, I was perfect for the job. That's why I got the job. But the owner was a dick. The salespeople. So the way it was supposed to work is like me and the salesperson was supposed to be side by side throughout the job. So from day one, from the first day to the last day, we were both in constant communication, and updating each other, and the job site updating us, whether it's a contractor or our team or whatever, updating us together throughout. But that's how it's supposed to work. But what happened was we had these greedy sales guys, and the boss didn't care because the sales guys, they bring in the money, right? They sell the jobs. Contract signed, check signed, sent out to the company. They don't care anymore. Hand it off to the project manager. Well, the other project manager, since this was the case, was so overworked that this 6 month training period where I was supposed to be a fly on the wall, I couldn't get a fucking question answered from him. I got no training. I had to figure everything out myself just by happenstance, right place, right time, wrong place, wrong time, making spreadsheets and like basically like creating maps of job environments, whether that's like through materials or through labor and time and hours and money spent, like all myself, like with no knowledge on even, I didn't even hardly even know how to use Excel, and was doing all this shit myself. And then 2 months in, they gave me the hardest job. It was like a $1.2 million job, just in flooring. Mind you, we're not building the entire building. We're not, it's just flooring. We're not framing the entire building. We're not doing the ductwork for the entire building. It's not HVAC. I mean, the roofing probably costs more. Anyways, but that just goes to tell you, like, the scope of the job was massive. It was like 7, 8, 8 stories, 40 something units. Some of the units had the same flooring throughout. Some other ones were like upgraded units that had different flooring. There was a carpet that was used throughout the hallways. There was carpet that was used on the stairs. There was vinyl that was used, like 12 different types of vinyl that was used throughout the building. There was like 10 different types of tile that was used throughout the building. It was a huge like, and the only information I had was the stupid little binder. That was the most basic of basic information that you could possibly get, and it was the hardest to work with construction company in the country. For their job, their one job, they had 7 project managers on this one job. I was one project manager for this job and had 7 other jobs that I was also the project manager of. Mind you, 3 months in, brand new job. Don't know anything about flooring. Don't know anything about being a project manager. And I managed to make this shit work for a while. Like 6 months. Like I was out there, I was like 5 or 6 project managers in my face going through the contract like I should know it fucking top to bottom by heart, asking me all these questions, and I was making it through. And one day, so we had like a meeting with the owner, who's a fucking clown, and he was completely uninvolved in my hiring there because he was so busy with the job that I originally applied for at the marble and granite place, which was making no money. So he was all stressed out over that. When he started deciding to have like project manager meetings to be re-involved with the flooring company that he owned, and it was being one other project manager, and basically it was him pulling us in and just ripping us apart over bullshit. I had a job that was, it was one of the first jobs that I was given like full, what's the word for it? I was able to manipulate the numbers for the job and the material for the job and the timing for the job and what crews I wanted to use for the job. The whole job, like I was able to decide for myself. And it was a small job. It was like a $15,000 job. and I profit wise, so let's say break even was 12. I brought in, which they're expecting 15. I brought in 17, which is big because it's hard to even get that profit margin, right? Usually that profit that's made large in case of mistakes. I'm like 2 months in, and I blew it out of the water. It was ignored. Some bullshit was brought up about another job. Oh, the same job, the giant job with the. And the problem was my guys weren't there for stretch and flex. I don't know if you're still here paying attention, or if you know what stretch and flex is, but my guys weren't there in time for stretch and flex in the morning. And so the construction company that ran that job sent an email to my boss and was like, "Where the fuck are your guys? They haven't been here for stretch and flex for 2 days." My guys don't give a fuck about stretch and flex. We're not making money off of this job. I don't want my guys at this job at all. No one in this company wants a part of this job. That's why it was given to the new guy. Like, just try and keep our head above water was the idea, because they undersold it for like $40,000, like boom, right off the bat, because he kept tile out of the project. I kept it above water. I got blown up about that because it's a thankless job, and I knew that. And then that day of that meeting, also, mind you, let's go 2 weeks back. I'm 6 months into the job plus, and I've emailed my boss multiple times. I'm like, hey, we need to sit down. We need to talk about my pay because I'm working like 20-hour days. And yeah, I'm not like doing physical labor for 20 hours a day, but I'm working 20 hours a day. And I'm still being paid $18 an hour, $40,000 a year, whatever that equates to. But either or. Um, no response. No response. Email him again. Hey, we need to fucking talk. This isn't gonna work for me. I can go back to my old job where there was no responsibility required from me. Like, I knew it like the back of my hand, and the guys who were underneath me, like, trusted me. Like, I had no problem performing my job there for the same amount of money. The difference was the promise that after 6 months I was gonna get this and that and the other thing. Again, nothing. We had that meeting that day. Then he comes to me and he says, I want you to do a write up. I want a summary with a spreadsheet about this job status, which is completely out of my scope. Like, it's like, number one, I'd already written like legal letters to construction companies and shit. I'm no fucking lawyer. Like, I was literally acting as a lawyer. I was acting as an accountant. I was doing so many things that like were out of my scope of work. And then he asked me like he wanted to write up a report complete with a spreadsheet on numbers for the progress for the certain job. And you want it by the end of the day. And I'm like, all right, whatever, bro. Like, I just made you $7,000 on this job. You're welcome. I made nothing off of it other than my fucking shit wage, which I pay more in fucking gas than I fucking make driving around this shithole town. Um, and then, so the other PM comes up to me during the day and he's like, hey, I'm gonna go on a job walk. I feel like you should come with me because, like, it's not often we get the chance to go on job walks so we can fully understand the job before it gets thrown to our hands in the format of a binder, right? And schematics. It's like, it's so much better if we're going to start a job that you get to be there on site when it starts. Perfect, let's do it. He calls me midway through that job walk. I'm like, I'm on a job walk with said PM. He asked me if I'd come with him. He needed help for one, and number two, I felt like it was the most useful thing I could be doing at the time because it's going to be my job. And he said, well, I told you that I needed a write up on this job and I needed it done today. I'm like, okay, well, I can still get it done today. And he's like, why don't you just get back to the office right now and get the report done? So I went back to the office. I packed up my shit. He walked in. I promptly told him to go fuck himself. And I went back to, on my way home from that job, I stopped at my previous job. And they hired me at a higher rate than I was making there. Or before I left the company the first time. And that's how you become a project manager and quit being a project manager in 6 months. Fucking masterclass. But when he walked up to me in my office, he walked into my office and he said, where's my report? I literally had my shit boxed up and I'm like, I handed him a piece of paper that was essentially like, it was the numbers for like all of the jobs that I had. I threw them together real quick. So he could, I wasn't gonna not, I wasn't gonna be a total prick. I wanted him to at least have like an idea of where my jobs were at because I had like 12 of them running at a time. Fucking ridiculous. Mind you, I'm like 22 years old. So I handed him a spreadsheet that had like all of my current jobs, where they were at, money wise, what subcontractors on them, so he could just hand it, like he could take them on himself, or he could hand it to somebody else, and they could just kind of take off with them. And I kindly told him to go fuck himself. And that was it. On my way home, I stopped at the shop that I worked at before, and they hired me at a higher wage than I was making before I quit there, and more than I quit when I left the project management job. And my only job was to babysit like 13 grown ass men. The thing is, still looks good on a resume, so fuck him. But yeah, that it was a cool job though. Put me in a lot of positions I didn't want to be in. Took me out of my comfort zone. Like those videos that you were showing me. When I worked that job, there are times where I was like up on like these huge like news buildings. I was like on the top floor on the loft, the very top floor. It's like 60 stories. I'm on the very top floor on the loft of the 60-story building. So like the tippy top. And like you can feel the building swaying. And I'm terrified of heights, like I already told you that with your job. And while I'm in this situation, like I'm having to be professional and talk to these like general contractors and like owners of buildings and people worth millions, if not billions of dollars. Meanwhile, making fucking $40,000 a year. So it gave me a nice overview of careers in general, right? Because I got to meet the architects and the engineers who are like behind the scenes and have their own responsibilities, but like they weren't huge responsibilities. They were, but they weren't, right? And you didn't have to face anybody. And then I was with the guys who didn't give a fuck about being in your face at all. They wanted to be in your face. That's what they lived for. And then I got to be the guy who's kind of like in the middle, right? Who's like doing some of the background work and also being there and has to be in your face, being in my guy's face, asking my contractors like, what the fuck's going on? My subs, like, what's going on? We need to get this fucking going. You need to be here tomorrow, fucking 7. This job needs to be done by next week. I don't care if you don't have enough time. I had to play all the rules. So it was fun in that respect. But the office was so toxic. The owner was so fucking toxic. Everybody was just looking out for themselves when we should have been working together for the same common goal. 6 months after I left that company, there was one person left that was original from when I started working there. And it was the other PM. He left about 2 months after that. Then there was not one of the only same person that was working there at that company was the owner. And that's not a fucking joke. But anyways, I better get fucking sleep because my wife's gonna kick the shit out of me in the morning. So I don't know if you're still there, but alright, sweet. Have a good one, dude. Thanks for stopping by.